What's up, everybody? This is HBT, Harry Bernard Taylor, with my man Christopher Burton.
People's Podcast. So what's happening, y'all?
And we're here live, and we're just going to talk a little wrestling news, and we're going to talk about Raw tonight, and we're going to talk about a legend who got attacked this weekend. We're talking about a legend here in the Carolinas, and he has wrestled all over. He's been wrestling for almost 50 years or whatever.
50 years,
but yeah, he was attacked violently this past weekend
by his own family.
Yes, by his own family, and that's the name. That's the name of his little group that he had, and he was attacked. But man, let's start off tonight. Chris and I, tonight I'll start off Raw. Chris will be indisposed until probably around 9:30, I would say, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Chris will come on, but I'll start off Raw live tonight. So definitely join the Straight Up Wrestling show there, man. We hope to see a great show last Monday night. So it was a pretty good show. And Friday night, man, was a great show. SmackDown. We all know what happened with the bloodline. We all know what happened there.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Damn.
Let's see what they do to top that. Man, hey. And like I say, this past weekend, man, Halloween weekend, and you had a lot of wrestling out here on the local scene. But Chris, first thing I want to talk about is AEW, man.
All right.
AEW, you got AEW, there's a lot of Ring of Honor. We have a lot of Ring of Honor guys out here working over in AEW. They are working as independent contractors. Some of them, who is it? I think Dalton Cash, who just had a match last Wednesday. Was it Dynamite? Dalton Cash, he doesn't have a contract. Maria Kanellis doesn't have a contract in her group.
The Kingdom.
Yeah, so they don't have contracts with him. So Tony Khan is basically working with some of these people. They were signed with Ring of Honor. So basically what is happening is...
It sounds like they're on a trial basis.
Yeah, they all are. So
if you do good, you get signed. If you don't, you about your marriage.
Right. So all these people that was originally... he went in, he bought Ring of Honor, but he did not buy out the contracts of these wrestlers. He decided certain ones that he wanted to sign, like Jay Lethal, and a few other ones. The guy, man, who was the world champ at the time, and what is his name?
Grisham.
Yeah, Grisham.
Jonathan Grisham.
Yeah, Jonathan Grisham. He had signed him, but we know what happened there. And like Jonathan Grisham, I think
he don't want to.
Yeah, he just up and just left. He just took off.
Like, I don't want to ever work for these jokers.
But yeah, there's only a few people that he actually signed from Ring of Honor, and kept. But most of those guys from Ring of Honor, they are all on limited basis. They all on trial basis, and they, like Chris said, they are independent contractors out here working when they do get a chance. What's up, Z1?
Z1, what's happening?
But man, I don't know what in the world is going to go down there. I was looking for the ratings. I'm very interested in the ratings from Friday night. I want to see what went on with their ratings from Friday night, because Wednesday's show, in my opinion, was an awful show for Ring of Honor. It just, they got to do better than that.
You mean AEW?
I mean, AEW. I'm sorry about that, man. See, that's why me and Chris got to have each other, especially me, man. So Chris can correct me. Sometimes I get to the point where I'm talking a little too fast, and it might overspeak a little bit. But Scott Larson, what's up, my man? Scotty in the house. Scott, man, I see Scott. You got Scott has he'll be on tonight.
Yeah.
Scott has dang, I can't even think of who he has on there.
I saw it. I lost the name too. I saw he's a
short dude with the long hair, man.
That could be anybody. What?
Used to be with Danielle Larkin.
Oh, jeez.
I can't even think of his name. But check out my man Scott Larson on hashtag Truth. Yeah. Caleb. He has Caleb Crocker on tonight.
Thanks, Scott.
So check out hashtag Truth. My man Scott Larson be interviewing one of the a firebomb, man, a bullet.
Yeah.
Caleb Crocker.
Hey, and since we on AEW news,
yes,
man, I hate to say it, but this might be the nail in the coffin for me.
Okay.
With AEW.
Right.
And I'm dead serious. There's a rumor and word going around that somebody wants to join their roster.
Who is that?
I'm just gonna show you this.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Wow.
Yeah.
I hope it's not as a wrestler.
And
I hope not as a wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Look, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
I mean, if that happens, Harry, fans, I'm sorry. I'm done. I can't do it.
Okay.
I can't do it.
All right, we're just gonna go ahead and reveal who Chris is talking about.
And I don't know how true this is, but if this comes to fruition,
all right, Bow Wow, the rapper Bow Wow, wants to join AEW. Now that's according to one of these dirt sheets or whatever.
Yes.
I mean, it might not be true. It might be. But Bow Wow, I wouldn't be shocked because the whole thing about it is Bow Wow, he has seen rappers on there before, and so he's like, hey, I can get on there and get me a payday too. And Bow Wow needs money. I mean, Bow Wow have women out here. He has young children, and Bow Wow, he hasn't made money on the rap scene in a long time. Haven't been making money in any movies or anything. And when he was doing movies and he was out here making records, he wasn't making no money then. I mean, he was still in trouble.
He ain't made money since he was a little boy.
Exactly.
He was with Jermaine Dupri,
Yeah, he haven't made money since the song Basketball, when he redid the basketball song. I mean, and he did have some hits, like, he had that hit with Sierra and one I think he did with the guy, not Batman, but the other guy. I can't even think of his name, but yeah, dang, the guy who, who I'm talking about, to play. But sorry guys, man. Right there, I just had a phone call. I didn't put my phone on silent. But let me know, guys, if you can't hear us speaking, let us know, because a phone call that just came in and just probably might have screwed up the volume or anything like that. But definitely let us know, man.
It looks like we're still connected.
We probably are, man, because ended up I brought it back. But yeah, I just had a phone call, and this guy probably will call me back. Yeah.
I can still hear it.
Okay, good. But yeah, we're sorry about that, but I had an interruption. I meant to put my phone on I meant to put it on do not disturb. Bow Wow, man.
Here's the funny thing, man.
Yeah.
Word is, man. Let me bring it back up here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's that's a nice way of putting it. That's a very nice way of putting it. Let's see here. Like I said, I don't know how true this is and if this comes to fruition, but basically, Bow Wow put on his Twitter, said, at Tony Khan, after the tour is over, sign me up. I want a roster spot.
Wow.
And Tony Khan actually liked the tweet.
Oh my gosh.
That speaks volumes. Now only time gonna tell if AEW adds any celebrities, because they will have sometimes celebrities like Shaq and folks show up, but actually being on the roster is a whole nother thing.
And talking about, and speaking of celebrities, now I know he wants this celebrity to actually not just be at the broadcast table. That's Mike Tyson.
He's gonna be on that Wednesday.
Yeah, he is. And look, I'm pretty sure he would like for this guy to actually be in the ring. Now, from what I understand, from what they're saying is, it's not a one-off. It's not a one-off. He's gonna have him on there multiple times. This is not a one-off. So, I mean, Tony Khan out here, he's giving away the money. So Bow Wow, I can't blame Bow Wow for sticking out there. He still is a celebrity. Yeah. There's still a lot of people out here who knows him. Mm-hmm. Now, he's not on the celebrity of as far as Logan Paul. Now, he was a bigger star than what Logan Paul is. Yeah. I mean, let's be real. Logan Paul is a internet star with millions of followers.
But compared to Logan Paul now, Bow Wow.
But Bow Wow is nothing. Yeah, no, I mean, people, that name, I mean, it will, as far as millennials and some Generation Z people, the name, it rings a bell. But yeah, he's nothing. I mean, us that's in Generation X, we knew him as a little boy. And like I say, he did do some songs in the early 2000s that was pretty good hits. Not saying he's not a great artist, but him being a wrestler or whatever on that roster will be foolish and throwing away money. Pretty much, basically, what does he bring to the table?
Now, if he let's just play devil's advocate here,
right?
If he takes this thing seriously, if he takes this thing seriously, gets with an actual wrestler and trains his ass off. I'm just gonna say it, just trains his ass off. He could be good as Bad Bunny, or he could be as good as Logan Paul. But that's if he takes this thing seriously.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
because
true.
Logan Paul's no slouch in the ring.
Heck no.
And you saw what Bad Bunny could do.
Right.
They took that thing seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, and they actually made the match look decent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because WrestleMania with The Miz.
Right.
Bad Bunny did a Canadian Destroyer. For God's sake, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and then Logan Paul, you seen his matches he's had. So he's taking this thing seriously.
Oh, man. Yeah. What our man Z1 saying right
there? Z1 said, who is going against Marco Stunt? He's going against Marco Stunt. He probably will if Marco Stunt gets signed again.
Yeah, probably so.
Wow. Yeah, but like I said, man, I don't know if Tony's gonna actually move on this, but it's just one of them wait and sees.
Yeah, all right, man. And hey, another person, man, that's definitely still in the news up until this day. That's CM Punk still in the news, and from what I'm hearing, I mean, he's talking about suing. It's all kind of things out there, and CM Punk haven't made no public statements. It's just his camp. Now, this guy has a camp, from what I understand. He has a group of people, and you got Ace Steel. Ace Steel is tweeting. Ace Steel just tweeted. I forgot what in the world he tweeted, but he said something about, people out there, is not saying anything until till something happens to you, till you do something, and then, but they cause you to do something. So basically, he's saying that the elite caused this action. And now that everything is blowing up, but they went to finish it. So basically, he's saying that they didn't have anything to do with this. They wasn't the locker room cancer. It's just that all the stuff they basically trying to turn it around and say they started it.
Of course, man. So trying to make himself look good because you think about it. He sued against his homeboy. Golly, what?
Start with a C.
Yeah. Old boy's name starts with a C. I can't think of it.
I can't even.
He sued him.
Right.
So why wouldn't he sue the Elite or whoever?
Yes.
Or AEW.
Oh, no doubt. And the Elite, man, they on the way their way back. They teased that last week, with a promo and all that. And we see, on social media, they shown these guys hanging out together, kind of like me and Chris doing. Just got finished eating some lunch. These guys hanging out together. They still close, and they on their way back. So look out for
Colt Cabana.
Colt Cabana. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Z1.
Yeah, appreciate that, Z. Yeah, so these guys ready to make their way back in WWE. Excuse me, guys. In WWE, now they say as far as them talking to him, they haven't said anything to CM Punk. WWE has put out a statement that they're very respectful of contracts, so they are not going anywhere near this situation until it gets resolved. So we don't know what in the world Triple H would do as far as the contract with doing any kind of contract or any kind of negotiations with CM Punk after all this stuff is said and done.
Yeah.
Yes, because it will benefit. It'll benefit WWE if he does it.
Because you got to think, like I said, you got them niche fans that were CM Punk fans.
Yes.
And when he left, they left.
Right.
They went over to AEW when he went to AEW.
Yeah.
Now, if WWE signs him, brings him back, guess what? Them niche fans going right back to WWE.
No doubt.
I mean, that's just how it is, man.
Yes.
That's what. So you could have a couple of million, a couple of thousand. Who knows how many fans you can get coming back if you sign him? Yeah,
that's true. And
Triple H has said, he was like, right now, I look at it as strictly business. He's like, if we get to that bridge, we'll cross it, and it's going to be strictly business. All personal issues going to be put behind, and we're going to take it as it is, a new day, a new start, and it's strictly business.
Yeah, and the whole thing about it, the more familiar names that you get, the more it's going to help the company. There's no ins, ands, and buts about it. But before we go, we about to head out. But before we go, man, Hopefully we'll see some new talent up on the main roster. I think we're gonna see Cora Jade probably this weekend. This week. We probably see Roxy this week, or Roxanne Perez, as they call it, and we're probably gonna see Straight to the Moon. What is his
Cameron
name?
Grimes.
Yeah, Cameron Grimes probably gonna be up. But hopefully we get to see Carmelo Hayes, man.
And something else in the news too, man. New Japan. I told y'all, Great Muta's final farewell is coming up. His show's coming up.
Oh yes, yes,
and everything. And and Sting is supposed to be there.
Oh wow,
because you know him and Sting have a long relationship and everything.
Yeah,
great camaraderie.
Right.
But now, I think where the New Japan's gonna have it set up, they're gonna have that main show that I talked about last week's show that we did.
Yeah,
I think it was last week's. They're gonna have that's gonna be his final show, but they're gonna do farewell shows all throughout Japan.
Oh wow!
And in one of these shows, Shinsuke Nakamura is gonna actually wrestle Muta.
Oh wow, man!
WWE is letting him go over to wrestle Muta in one of his final matches.
All right, wow! I tell you what, I think that's gonna be incredible. Definitely would have been incredible if you would have had the Muta from back in the day, the prime Muta. But I'm pretty sure Muta still can put together a pretty good show, a pretty good match. And Shinsuke is gonna help lead him.
Oh yeah, he's gonna take care of him.
Match.
He's gonna take care.
But man, that would have been something. That would have been something else if that stuff would have happened. But I tell you what, man, for the Straight Up Wrestling Show, I'm HBT. We got to get out of here. Appreciate everybody joining us, especially my man Z1 and Scott Larson.
Yes.
And I'm sure everybody else, man, is going to pick up on this show. But we definitely love each and every one of you. And we'll see you tonight for Raw. And I'll probably come on a little bit later and probably throw a couple of these indie shows that Chris and I haven't been able to get to. Man, we just too busy. We just too busy.
So much going on.
But we'll talk to you guys later, man. You all have a great afternoon wherever you at, and if you're on a different coast, and I know some of our fans are at different time zones.
Yep.
You know, whatever time of the day it is, you know, enjoy the rest of it. Have a good one. Peace. We'll see you. Stay straight up.